Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you an update on 60 tomatoes and 30 peppers, among other things. Let's see how those seedlings are doing since I initially planted them. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am downstairs in my grow room and I promised you an update on those 60 varieties of tomatoes that I planted, as well as all the other seedlings in my indoor grow space. And that includes 30 varieties of peppers as well, among some other things. So let me show you how everything's doing, everything, whether I'm talking onion, flower, eggplant, whatever it is I've planted, you're going to get to see how it's doing. So we will start right here with this LetPot system behind me. In here, I initially had 30 different varieties of just peppers. That's it, just peppers, among a few other things that were in there that we were trying to get wrapped up. But one thing you can see now, y'all, there are empty pockets all over the place. We have empty pockets, y'all, because guess what? I've up-potted those that were in those pockets. They got ready a little bit early. They put on true leaves early. So I went ahead and obliged and went ahead and gave them more leg space. But you can see here, there's a few things that I need to go on and finish getting up-potted here. There's some back there. My lighting's not the best, so I apologize. But there's more in here. So there's still a few things that need to be up-potted again or for the first time. Now, there were some pockets that did not germinate. So there's some right here. There's one right there. And a few throughout this space. And for the ones that didn't germinate, y'all, guess what I did? I just put some more seeds in that same pocket of the same variety just to see if I could get germination or if those seeds are kind of like dead. And then if they don't germinate this time, y'all, I'm going to throw those seed packs away and buy some more seeds because y'all know I love buying seeds. And this gives me a good excuse to let my fingers do the walking on the seed websites. There are a few seeds that kind of hurt my feelings that they didn't come up, like the red yummy, my yellow yummy, and orange yummies back there. Those seeds we harvested from our garden in 2014. So y'all, we are looking at 12 years in, and right now I'm not getting germination. Some of these, when I went ahead and put more seeds in, they quickly germinated. So it tells me the seeds were viable. I must have just done something wrong. But I haven't added anything in here other than what was already there or I up-potted what was here. And I did up-pot a few of the flowers that were over here as well, and you'll see where they are now. But that's how this particular station's doing. Now let's move on over to the other areas. This space right here, I turned the light off so you can see it. This is what I did with some of those peppers that I up-potted. Let's see. Let's turn the light back on. All right, forgive me for the blue light, but they are already up-potted. They're healthy. They're getting happy in their new homes. They're stretching their legs on out. So all the peppers are over here. And I went ahead and up-potted my eggplant as well. I don't know if you recall, but eggplant needs about 12 weeks before you put them outside. So I went ahead and got the eggplant started. Now, eggplant, warm season crop. It's not a cool season crop. I'm not going to put eggplant outside until about May. And we're in March. But I wanted to make sure I had good, big, established plants. So in order to do that, I started my seeds early with my peppers. And they were big enough for me to up-pot. I'm only growing two types, and that's this one right here, the Bonanza that's in the front, and Diamond that's in the back there. But it looks like we're going to have a good eggplant year. Moving up to this shelf here, this was some of the first things that I transplanted and up-potted. I don't know if you remember or not, but we started some jalapeno peppers. They're called Megatron. They're part of my GreenStalk seed bundle that I'm working with them on this year. And so we just started some for the fun of it. And these three plants are part of when I started that. Now, one of the things that I recently did was I cut the tops out of all three of them. This one here, the one behind it and the one in the back there. And the reason why you do that, because when you cut it out, it'll start putting shoots on from the side and you can get a much bushier plant. And that's what I was going for. But my holy basil is looking quite holy and nice and looking good. The rosemary, which y'all thought I wasn't going to get none, ha 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 ha, but I did. So the rosemary is in here and it's looking good. I have my oregano back here. There's some more oregano over there. So everything's looking good in here. This is Thai basil right here, y'all. Thai basil in the front. And it's getting happy out. It's blooming, actually. I don't need it to bloom. Let me pick that off. That's not what I want. It's too happy. That's a problem. I just pinched the blooms out the top of the Thai basil, and hopefully it'll make them stay kind of short and get a little bushier as well. Hey there, where you come from? You weren't originally in there. So another seed had germinated and I didn't even know it, just to the side. There's another one right here. Anyway, behind the Thai basil, I have all of my celery. And y'all, my celery is looking good. I could actually get this celery outside in the next week or so. So I may move it upstairs so I can start hardening it off. And then there's also just a couple cilantro back here as well. But these are looking good. Again, these were some of the first things that I up potted. Moving on over to these over here. Y'all look at that. Y'all, all of that right there, that's lavender that we started from seed. I've never grown lavender before. I've never even planted it outside, but I love the smell of lavender. And y'all, I hate planting flowers. But if I do perennials like lavender, they'll come back every year. I don't have to worry about planting flowers and they're going to smell amazing. And I can use it to make soaps and butters, and I can put it in my herbal teas and baths and everything like that. So lavender is a plus. It's a win this year, and I'm glad I brought that to the garden. I also have thyme in here, and behind the thyme way back there, y'all, that is some more oregano. So we're going to have a good year of different types of botanicals and herbs and things of that nature. Now there's one more area that I'm going to take you into so you can see how the seedlings are doing. And that's where all of those tomatoes and flowers are, y'all. There's some other stuff there too, but 60 varieties of tomatoes, y'all, they're still going. Haven't up potted them yet, but they're over here. So let me show you how they're doing as well. So I have tomatoes growing right there and here, as well as up here. So let's just start up here. Most of the tomatoes came in pretty good. And I just looked today, anywhere where I had gaps, like on this one right here, I reseeded those pockets. This was the only tray that not one tomato came up. Not one, zero, none. So I reseeded that whole pot. But for the ones that did come up, y'all, they're looking good. Look at that. They actually have true leaves. And that first set of leaves, so these little straight leaves that are on this one right here, those little straight leaves, that's not your true leaves. You don't want to up pot at this stage right here. You want to wait till you get to this stage right here. And those first leaves are on the side right there, but the true leaves are right here in the middle. So I could up pot these tomatoes right now and those back there, among a few more that are down here. But guess what, y'all? I'm not doing that today. I don't have time to do that today. So I can't leave the tomatoes too long in these teeny little cells, but that's not the plan for today. Moving over here to this one right here, I have coleus right here, and I up potted that just a day or two ago. These are red coleus, and y'all, it's a new variety of coleus. Here's a picture of what these are going to look like, and they have those deep rust colors in them. Never grown it before, and yep, I bought some more seeds, and they're coming up nicely. I up potted some of my marigolds as well. There's one there, and there's some down here that I up potted. More celery right here. I had some teeny little celery right here. These teeny little celery right here. I went ahead and got those out of the LetPot system just so I could get them from over there and put them over here, because we're going to be going outside very soon with celery. Celery likes a little chill in the morning, so it can handle it. So we're going to get those outside soon. But these are just too little for me to try to do that. So I wanted to up pot them, give them room to stretch out so that hopefully I can get them to at least this size and we can get them outside soon. I mentioned I up potted some of the flowers. So the zinnia lilliput right here, I've been up potted as well. And those were recent. Here are the rest of those red coleus that I just did. And then y'all, back here are the coleus that I did several weeks ago. Y'all, look at these coleus, y'all. They look so good. Can I pull them out so you can see them? Look at that, y'all. Full. Probably too full, to be honest with you. Coleus everywhere. And then back here, all of these back on this side, those are all impatiens. And so they were very patiently waiting on me to up pot them. And as soon as I did, y'all, they took off. Like there are little blooms on this one right here. This one right here got little blooms on it already. I really don't need blooms on it, but they're happy now that I gave them more room. Up here in the very, very top, y'all, my onion. My onion, they are ready to go outside. They're big enough that I could transplant them outside right now. But again, I'm not doing that today. Not today, not doing it, but they're ready. And if you follow me, you know, most of these are sweet onion. Some of these I started earlier than others, and I gave them haircuts a couple times now, so that's why they're nice and short versus really long. But they are in there, and they are in there dense, and I do mean very dense. So we'll be taking care of that in the next couple of weeks as well. So we'll be getting those upstairs to start hardening them off as well. And yeah, y'all, I got a problem. That's like 5 million onion plants. Yeah, I don't have a place to put 5 million onion plants. Like, that's too many. First, they wouldn't germinate. And so then I sowed more and they were struggling and I sowed more. And now, you know, I got a onion farm going on in my indoor grow space. We're going to take the large ones, the nicest sized ones, and we'll get those out. And I will be handing them off to family and friends. And we'll probably put some in the community garden. That's if I get that community garden up and running. We'll have to see. Don't have a lot of time these days, but we're going to try to get another community garden. In the last area, we've already talked about the tomato plants in the front here. Some of the first peppers that I up potted are here. They're looking good. I got parsley in the back here, and I usually start parsley from seed directly outside in my GreenStalk. But hey, why not? Let's play around a little bit. Give me something to do. The light's on anyway. You might as well have something under the light. All the way in the very back there, y'all, that's sage. And I have at least 5 really nice plants of sage back there. And y'all, I don't need not one plant of sage, but I will sell it at the plant sale. Here in about a month, I think is when we'll have our plant sale. And then family, friends, you know the routine. And then the last thing I have here is a 6 cell of different lettuces that they've definitely outgrown all 6 cells of this here. So we will get those transplanted here in the next day or so into any open pocket I might have in one of these 2 green stalks right here. But that's it, y'all. The seedlings are doing amazing. And they're ready to go outside, but the weather says not quite yet. Give me a little more time. And we really haven't started everything yet. There are still other things we need to start, like the squash and winter squash, summer squash. There's 1 or 2 other things out there. I can't remember right now, but those grow fast. Usually you get those seeds started, and within 2 weeks, you're ready to take them outside and transplant them into the ground. So we still have those type things left to plant. But y'all, doesn't it look great? Look at all the seedlings, y'all. We are so ready for this season to kick off. I want to be outside, and every chance I get, I will be outside. So that's it for today. Come back, hang out with me really soon, and you'll be able to watch me transplant all of these things into the outdoor grow space. So until next time, and I hope there'll be a next time that you choose to hang out with me at Kim's Cozy Corner. Talk to you again real soon. Bye.